Hey guys, it's Miss Quinn again, and I am here with a new story, and I'm really excited because this is my all time favorite in the Old Testament. And in fact, if I have to say my favorite story of all the Bible, this is probably my favorite story in the whole entire Bible. I love the story of Joseph, and I love the story of the siblings and how they struggle to get along, but I love how in the end they really make it work out. I love how in this story you'll see that sometimes Joseph hasn't said some things that make his brothers feel good, but then his brothers don't act really well either. But in the end, it all turns out. So I'm sure a lot of you have siblings, and sometimes you struggle. So this would be a great book for you. But even for those that don't have siblings, this is a wonderful story about hope and how God always takes care of us no matter what. Okay, so here we go. You ready? Joseph's colorful coat. Long ago, Joseph's father Jacob gave him a colorful new coat. There it is. This made Joseph's brothers angry. Let me see your angry face. Very good, you guys. Joseph was younger than his 11 brothers. Why does he get a new coat and we don't? Grumbled one brother. He's always the favorite, complained another. How would you feel? Yeah. One night, Joseph had two dreams. In the first dream, 11 bundles of wheat gathered around Joseph's bundle and bowed. So there's Joseph's bundle, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Did you count with me? I hope so. In his second dream, the sun, the moon, and the 11 stars bowed to Joseph. Let's count those stars together. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right. Good job. When Joseph told his brothers about the dream, they were angry. Do you think we are going to bow to you? They asked. Yeah, telling him about his dreams kind of made them feel like he was better, huh? Soon after, Joseph went to find his brothers, and they were still annoyed with him. When they saw him coming, they said, "Let's kill him and pretend a wild animal attacked him." What? That's not very nice at all. But Brother Reuben tried to save him. "Let's just leave him in the empty well. If we tear his coat, Father will think he's dead." But just then some merchants came riding by with camels. They were on their way to Egypt. Brother Judah hatched another plan. "Let's sell Joseph to the merchants as a slave." And that's what they did. Oh, he was going as a slave. He was getting bought and sold. How would you feel if you got bought and sold by someone? Wouldn't feel very good. And then you had to go to their land and leave your family and go to their land and work for them. And maybe not see your parents again. That'd be pretty sad, right? The brothers went home and showed their father Joseph's torn coat. Jacob thought that Joseph was dead. He was very sad. But Joseph was on his way to Egypt to be sold as a slave instead. Joseph became a slave of one of the king's officers. For a long time he was happy and trusted by his master. But the master's wife tricked him, and he went to jail. Joseph's not having very good luck, is he? Oh, snoring. Snore. Can you snore? Very good. Two men were in jail with Joseph. The first man said, I had a dream. What does it mean? I squeezed 3 grapevines into the king's cup. Ready? Count. 1, 2, 3. Joseph said happily, God knows what your dream means. In 3 days the king will send for you to be his wine servant. The second man said, I had a dream. What does it mean? I had 3 baskets of bread. Ready? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. But birds came and pecked the bread, he said. Oh, let's count the birds. 1, 2, very good. 3, very good. Joseph said sadly, God knows what your dream means. In 3 days, you will die. That's sad. That's hard to hear, isn't it? And both dreams came true. Then one day, the king had 2 dreams. In the first dream, 7 skinny cows ate 7 fat cows. What? Ready? Here's our 7 skinny cows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And they ate those cows. In the second dream, 7 straggly corn stalks ate 7 strong corn stalks. Show me strong. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice counting, you guys. When the king told his dream to the wise men, they were puzzled. But then the king's wine servant said, you know, I know someone who can tell you what your dream means. His name is Joseph. Oh, we know he's good at telling dreams, huh? The king sent for Joseph. He said, I had 2 dreams. What do they mean? And he told Joseph his dreams. There's Joseph. There's the king. He's the Pharaoh. Pharaohs were in charge of Egypt. Joseph said, God knows what your dreams mean. 7 fat cows and 7 strong corn stalks mean 7 years of good harvest. 7 skinny cows and 7 straggly corn stalks mean 7 years of bad harvest. Oh no, what will we do? Asked the king. Save wheat from the good harvest to feed the people during the bad harvest, said Joseph. What's going to happen? The king was so pleased that he put Joseph in charge. For 7 years, the harvest was good, and they kept some wheat. But then for the next 7 years, the harvest was bad. But the people had plenty to eat because Joseph did what he needed to do. Far away, Joseph's father and brothers were hungry. Oh no, what will they do? They cried. We will go to Egypt. They have plenty of food, said Jacob. So Joseph's dad said, we need to go to Egypt. After a long journey, Jacob and the brothers arrived in Egypt. They bowed down before the man in charge of the food. Who's the man in charge of the food? Joseph. Do you remember Joseph dreaming about his brothers bowing down? His dream was right. Imagine their surprise when they looked up and they saw Joseph. Joseph was pleased to see his father and brothers after all these years. The dream he had all those years ago had come true. The end. So, there's a couple of questions I want you to go over with Dad. Who was Joseph? Who was he? And why did his brothers leave Joseph in the well? Why did they want to leave him in a well? Why was that important to them? Where did the merchants take Joseph? Remember? What happened to Joseph in Egypt? How did he get out of jail? And when Joseph saw his father and brothers, how did it feel? God has a plan for all of us, so all we need to do is listen to him. So even when bad things happen, like what happened with Joseph, God had plans for bigger and better things. So even when things happen to us that are not fun, God is taking care of us. Always remember that. Just like he took care of Joseph. He took care of Joseph even when his brothers did bad things. So even though people do bad things, God still takes care of us. Always remember that. Love you guys, and I miss you, and we'll see you soon.